never let Frieza get all 7 Dragon Balls! Oh, by the way, welcome back to Overlord Arcade. I'm still Ben. I'm gonna go ahead and really fast. I need to address an elephant in the room that you may not be aware of. While I was doing this run for Vegeta's story, I accidentally forgot to record pretty much all of it. So, let me take it really fast. You can see I'm currently level 24. I've jumped a bit. So, there's a silver lining to my goof up, and that's that in order to do any of the, like, what is it? The little bonus, like, alternate endings, you have to be doing a, you have to do a second run-through at least to get those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my skills and equipment as they would be at this chunk of game, and we'll just fly through this as if I didn't make a colossal goof. First, let's find us some Dorgan Bells. I actually do know where one of these is, just because, again, Vegeta's story was the one that I used to just grind out all the time, because it was fun to do and I liked playing him. And it's the story-related village that he attacked where he threw the Dragon Ball in the little tiny pond. And so here's where it was. Where I put it. Sure had to work for it in big air quotes. I had to come back to the place that I put it. Good job, me. Sure had to work for it. There we go. Sorry. Cat was making a bit of guff. I just wanted to put him out of the side real fast. All good. Alright, now, let's see. We got... There's the... Yep. There's the little commie ship. I think the other one's going to be over here by the... No, that's the capsule houses where I get the dragon radar yet again, in case I want to collect them and make a little necklace out of them. 2 dragon radars. There's the ball. Spank you very much, Namek. I'm sure they all work as a set, right? Even if 2 of them are big. You don't have to have a perfect set. Nope, battle point. Fucking no padoodle. No Peruni. Where are you? There we go. Just somewhere relatively around Planet Namek. Hey, Vegeta! Are those the Dragon Balls? No, they're not. Certainly. Shut up. Don't tell him. Now they're all here. Frieza will be most pleased. Crap. Was so close. If only I had something that was relatively ball-shaped that I could do. The Bald Man! That one! That's a Dragon Ball. No, I'll take the Dragon Balls. There's 7 of these. I'll take them back to Frieza. You're a kidder, you are. Oh, Vegeta. Then Recoome's just like, no, get Vegeta! No, you know what? No, I'm not... I ain't doing that Recoome voice, sorry. I know I've mentioned it multiple times. That just ain't the voice I am used to. That feels like a voice that I'm not allowed to do, cause I'll get in trouble. People will go, "Why are you making fun of the big? Why are you making fun of big carrot head looking Recoome?"
It's my turn now. Can you force Recoome?
The hell happened to you?
You best not underestimate me.
You used to be like... I used to know guys that had pictures of you on their wall. You're just a big doof-ass. Go. Oh, no, you don't. Get out of here, you. Yeah, it's funny. I don't remember if I pointed out that while I know everybody in the universe, Chris Sabat it will always be Vegeta. In my mind, I always snap back to old Brian Drummond Vegeta. It's just the one that I had grown up as a kid. And I thought it was really cool when, while I know nothing of Super, I do not know a dip doodle about it. I do know one thing, and that, well, okay, I say I don't know a dip doodle. I know like a couple of dips and maybe a doodle. One of those doodles is that when they had Copy Vegeta, they got Brian Drummond back in, which was super cool in my opinion. That he's that they got Ocean Dub Vegeta to come back to play the weird, like, slimy clone boy. I don't know if he's a clone, I don't know, he's a copy or whatever that means.
Wait, that's great. You're doing a lot better than I expected, Vegeta.
Just shut up, you're taking the wind out of my sails with your goofy-ass voice.
Can't damage him. He's a monster. Too powerful.
Too powerful and too derpy. As a consolation prize, you get all of Planet Namek. Pretty cool, huh? Ooh. Napkin, tell them what they've won. Alright, I killed him.
Take a nap, but he did say he hadn't had much sleep lately.
Man, you're telling me, Gohan, I haven't had much sleep lately either. Oh, I'm getting to an age where I can't do, like, no sleep 24-hour binge things where I have, like, a productive day the next day.
What? This planet doesn't have nights?
You never know, Vegeta. Maybe it has, like, an Alaskan night that lasts 3 months.
Sun too. I'll blast it
No,
all.
damn it, never mind. No, the balls are gone.
You think you can outsmart me? You won't get away with this.
You thought you could trick me with one of those month-long nights.
Wish to make.
Perfect. Then you can wish for my immortality and be quick about it. Frieza's coming.
Hey, Dragon. My wish is that Vegeta sounds like Brian Drummond again. While my impression for Vegeta is fucking terrible, I dare not even attempt. The over-reverbed, dulcet tones of the Ocean crew having fun with their their audio editing software. Just I'll push all the buttons, just see what happens. It came out good.
You miserable worm! You dare to get in my way! Now you will suffer the consequences!
Maybe I
Well,
will, and maybe
darn
I
it!
won't. By the way, don't
Hold on,
expect
can I interest you in a timeshare for a lovely month-long night here on Planet Namek, where the oceans are dubbed, and you have.
I can't be defeated!
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, and you have less health than it takes to take me down when I'm slightly over-leveled for your guff. Take that, Frieza. Take that, you big, goofy bug person. Or whatever Frieza is. I remember when I was, I don't know if this is still the term everybody used for Vegeta, or not Vegeta, Frieza, like, it always boiled down to Changeling is a Changeling. I'm like, what? No. By definition, Changelings can take any shape they want. Frieza has a bunch of stages, and he specifically, like, has stages for power conservation or something like that. It's kind of goofy. They don't go really into it. Basically, it's a storytelling crux to make them scary.
Transform, Frieza. Show me what you can really do in your true form.
No! I don't want to! Oh, so check this out. Planet Namek. There is... what was I gonna say? Yeah, behind me is, like, the regular Frieza fight. There's a little side doodle. This, I think, is a cooler fight, which is kind of neat. But, you know, we already fought Frieza as Goku. Why not?
I can't sense Frieza anywhere.
Why not explore around, see what we can find? Did he escape? No.
There's something coming this way.
Escape to where? He had the upper hand. Never mind, he's right there. All of Frieza's family looks the same to me. Oh, that's just racist. There we go. But you know what? Since we're gonna fight, since we're fighting cooler, I'm gonna be a Super Saiyan. I'm gonna be a Super Sandwich. It just makes sense, you know? Which is funny, because in the original Cooler movie, Vegeta's not even there. Which raises a hell of a lot of questions.
What?
I remember I was talking earlier how none of the movies are canon, and I could go into that in depth if anybody cared.
You must be
I could point out the little plot holes and how they don't fit into the storyline.
friends.
Oh damn, I guess he did escape. Why for did Frieza escape? Transform, Frieza! Nah, I think I'll just go home. Okay, fine. Take your toys and go home, you big puss. Beat up your big brother. I find it interesting that the Cooler did not have multiple forms. He had normal Cooler and final form, which is a weird term for only having one transformation. Why is it his final? This isn't even my final. Yes, it is. You only have the one. Shut up. Ah, laser eyes. Would you stop with the laser eye? Okay, go back to the laser eyes. You are officially pissing me off.
Come on.
So when they say I can't be defensive, what they actually meant was we have fully disabled the X button, which is the guard, the dodge, and the teleport. Yeah, no kidding, no guard, no dodge, no teleport. Yeah, didn't let me do it. I mean, you didn't let the opponent do it either. I guess I could have just been spamming him with Gallic guns, but I didn't. I had a little more class than that. Unlike you chilly willies.
Say hello to Frieza when you see him again.
Wait, they just said Frieza escaped. He's like, say hello to Frieza when you see him again. I will. And he will not be happy of any of what happened here today. I'm displeased with all of the happenings that have gone on. See? Told you. He's peeved. Miffed, to say the very least.
So intense that the planet itself begins to crumble.
And Goku just kind of happened to be hanging out there because... Why exactly? They just clarified. Frieza ran away, Cooler left to go say hello when he saw him again.
However, the wish is refused.
Goku's like, nah, I just wanted to stay here to see what would happen. I thought I'd fly around and just, I thought I'd kick it around Namek before it blew
Goku
up.
survived, and he relays a message
Can you
that
not?
he will return by himself. With everyone alive again, Gohan waits impatiently for his father's return.
Yeah, geez, Dadu. Get your game together, man. Mom is waiting at home for your bum ass to get milk. It's been a year. The milk is bad, father. Gohan, who are you talking to? You're acting strange.
Almost a year has passed since Goku's friend.
Think he has
learned of his
PTSD? He probably should have died a lot of times on Namek.
Suddenly, a terrible power is felt approaching Earth. Frieza.
Hold on, I bet he brought Cooler with him too.
The Earth appears
No.
to be doomed.
But I brought my dad. Frieza's dad
However,
is such a
mysterious
non-entity
youth
in Dragon
appears
Ball.
and makes
He
short
gets
work of
like
Frieza.
he exists for I think an
When Goku
episode
returns, the youth
in which
claims to
he
be the son
immediately
of
throws
Bulma
his
and
own
Vegeta
son under
from
the bus
future.
and was like, "Oh no, Frieza
He
was a
warned
little
them of a
tool."
looming threat.
I'd
Deadly
always
androids
liked Saiyans.
will appear in 3 years' time.
I invite them to my family barbecues. Invincible androids should be interesting. I agree. And that's all we'll say about
Those
that.
androids seem practically invincible. You really think you have a chance against them?
More than a chance. Just watch. Ha!
What'd he
You
do?
turned into a
Oh,
Super
man,
Saiyan.
okay.
But how? I thought you had to be
Tell,
calm
but
and
don't
kill
show.
hard. You know, like Goku.
The Budokai 3 way of doing it.
Afraid not. There's more than one way to reach the goal. In my case, it was rage, frustration, desire. These feelings burned within me until I was consumed by them, and I transformed.
And now I'm done with it.
Now, little man,
I'm
you'll
one
learn
off.
my
I can
way.
only do it for 5 minutes. I love He turns into a Super Saiyan and he's like, and that was fun. I'm done with that.
Are you ready, android? I don't think you'll find this next move listed in your databanks. Let me ask you, does a machine like yourself ever experience fear?
The move in your databanks is psychotherapy. I'll make you experience fear by delving into your childhood. Now, how did that make you feel? Wonk. There we go. I've got my biggest of bang attacks. Let's put that on. Let's put all kinds of jazz on. I have 2 of them? Oh, right, because this is my second run of the story. Yeah, fine, sure. 2 big bang attacks. Why not? Make the biggest bang we can. But first thing is indelibly first. I have balls to find. Just the one. Alright, now time to go get in the scrap. Oh, wait, oh. Money, perhaps? Damn, I could use money. Don't you live with, like, the Capsule Corp heiress? I don't get an allowance. I'll put another Gallic gun on, why not? The more garlic, the merrier. I'll have the smelliest breath on the battlefield. To the mountains of battle! Ow, his breath is terrible. Let's leave. Shower, why don't you? I don't believe in a shower.
You Saiyans are far too overconfident. Pride is dangerous if you can't back it up.
Oh, trust me, I got plenty of backup.
I'll turn you into scrap.
I always find all the... Like, I get that Vegeta, like, talks shit a ton, but whenever he's like, I'll turn you in, like, when he calls them, like, toasters, or he says, I'll turn you into scrap, it always slightly miffs me, because 17 and 18 just aren't... They're not actually, like, androids. They're very specifically cyborgs. They're mostly human, and I feel like that gets ignored a ton. Both in the actual series itself and just even in the fan community. Goku asks the one dumb question about how 18 can have a kid, and even Krillin's like, "Shut up! You think I'd put my dick in a toaster?" I don't know, man. I'm Goku, I'm kind of stupid. It's kind of my whole jam. But no. You dodgy prick. I want to hit him with my big boom! With my bangalang. Oh no, you're not hitting me you're not kicking me into the mountain. I'll do this. Do it to you! Oh shit. Come on, just give me one, just give me the one! Alright, you're being a slightly difficult patoot. Ow, son of a bitch. Oh my god, you can't. I went to go teleport and the camera, like, literally moved around to reverse the controls right when I was teleporting. You're a dick, game. You just love to make me look really stupid. There we go. I can only look so stupid while I'm winning. But I still feel like I need to bang Bigly. I also find it weird that Vegeta never fought 17. So why throw that in there? I want Ki. I want my stuff to be cheap and affordable. But he only fights 18.
Even doing any damage to this thing or not?
It's kind of like I was telling somebody earlier when they're like, what kind of game is Budokai 3? I'm like, it's a 2D fighter with pseudo-RPG elements and the loosest possible grasp on the plot. It holds all of the it holds all of the key moments that your cousin told you about one time from an imported VHS tape of Dragon Ball Z that wasn't translated yet, and misses 1,000% of the nuance or any of the finer
No
details.
intention of holding back.
And it's got oceans of dubbing. I only also just realized. So okay, I know. I just talked about this earlier about the ocean dub. So, brain thinky. Sorry, I'm banging bigly. In where I live, we got the ocean dub up through about somewhere between the Ginyu Force fights and the Frieza fight. I think it might have been right up to where like Goku turned Super Saiyan. I found out that dub keeps going. I have to go hunt down like DVDs of it because I love that jazz. That's my shiz, yo. That's my shat. The only reason I know that it has to be like a legit it has to be a legit thing. You got with the teleporty. Anyway, is because I heard a clip, and unless it's somebody doing AI or a phenomenal impression of Drummond's Vegeta, possible. I'm not gonna say it couldn't happen, but unless it's one of those two things, then that was legit audio. It matched what was going on at the point in the series too well, to the point where it wouldn't have been from his old lines, unless he was just riffing on another part of the series that he had already, or not the series, like unless he was doing a Vegeta riff on a different show that he voiced. I don't even know. I'm getting my ass handed to me by 18 while I try to recollect this clip of dang ding dong do that I found.
Come on!
Tell you what, how about I actually succeed at this fight, and we'll go from there. I think that sounds fantastic. Pashon? Yeah, I did it. I got it. Bazam! I hit you with my giant dinner plate of a foot, and there's not enough dust for you to make a big foomph when you land. Oh well. You take what you can get. And alright, well we got... Let's get made fun of a little bit first, because I know that's coming.
What a surprise. For just a man, you're doing pretty well. And Goku is stronger than you?
No! What? You shut up! Who told you that? No. I'm the bestest.
Oh, he might have been for a while, but now the natural order of things has been restored.
In so many words, that's what I'm Big King Dick Swinging Mountain Cowboy.
Oh, that's too bad. So he must not be very strong at all, because you're not.
Well, you're just being a dick then, aren't you?
What was that?
Grah, indeed! Wait, hold on. Curse those androids. They should have finished them off when they had the chance. What? That made my brain hurt.